All right, so let's take a moment and just, settle into your physical body. Let the shoulders drop down away from the ears. Let the muscles in your jaw relax. And, even if you need to, just, take a little extra. Maybe you take the fingers to the jaw, the temporomandibular joint there in your jaw. Give it a little bit of a massage or a rub, or, actually coax it to relax. A lot of times we carry super amount of tension in the upper part of the body, the shoulders, the jaw, the brow, so maybe think about releasing your brow. I remember being in a very stressful job and wondering, how I could get rid of the wrinkles between my eyebrows. It was like
Hey,
I couldn't figure it out. Um, Veronica, I'm going to have you mute. Thanks. So I was, I'm in this really stressful place, and so I'm buying all of these creams and all of these things, and I realized that it was just because I was holding tension in the face. So, um, you know, anti-aging, relax, settle in. So soften the brow, soften the jaw, relax the shoulders. We're really just going to try to settle into our physical body here. Talk a little bit about the connection between the thoughts in our head and the physical tension in the body. And hey, everybody, welcome. So I think that most of us are looking for some clarity, some deeper awareness or understanding about what it is that we're, that we're working towards, that we're moving in the direction of. We all want to live actualized lives. We want to find purpose. We want to, really kind of figure out exactly what that is that makes us who we are, and that feeds us and fuels us and drives us. So in order to find clarity, we kind of have to work our way through the mud and the muck and, all of the thoughts, all of the extraneous thoughts that enter into our mind on a daily basis. You have to be able to find stillness in order to sift through and figure out what is real and what is really important to you. So again, continue to soften and relax into the body so that we can start to just notice the train of thoughts and start to pay attention to what thoughts we'd like to attach to, and what thoughts we'd like to release or, let go of, or, kind of like a boomerang. Sometimes you throw stuff out there and then it comes back to you and you're like, oh, wait, maybe that is mine, that seems to be sticking. But until we find that softness or stillness in the body, we are very unclear, don't have a whole lot of clarity in our head about, which thoughts are the thoughts that make the most sense for us. So the best way to start to clear the chatter or calm the overactive mind is to start to pay attention to our breath. So using the nostrils as part of the respiratory system, let's just take a nice inhale through the nostrils into filling the chest cavity, feeling the expansion in the body. And on the exhale, just softly, gently release, allow, become. Nice deep inhale. Slow, gentle exhale. So we're finding a rhythm or a cadence or a softness or a smoothness. And maybe in your physical body, you're noticing where you're holding on to tension. And with that exhale, you can soften or release it a little bit. It's ideal to make those adjustments in your body so that you don't have to continue to think about the parts of your body that are requiring your attention. You can just soften them. And that way we can draw our attention to the thoughts and just, notice as they kind of travel in or travel out. So we have anywhere from 50 to 70,000 thoughts every day. There's no way you can remember them all. So I think the goal in the beginning is to just start to notice which ones you're remembering. We're looking for a pattern of remembering or a pattern of noticing which types of thoughts you're attracting or attaching to. Nice deep inhale. Slow, gentle exhale. Soften something else. So we're just going to take just a few breaths here and allow the thoughts to come. Again, meditation is not necessarily the suppressing of thoughts or, having no thoughts. It's really the awareness of thoughts. It's the awareness of the fact that you are a watcher of your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. You can't be your thoughts because your thoughts are all over the place. So we observe our thoughts and we observe the patterns of thinking, the patterns of belief, the patterns of how we attach to certain types of thoughts. Talked a little bit last week about labeling, right? So it's the same kind of thing. When we're noticing our thoughts and then we're labeling our thoughts, then we're labeling ourselves as a result of the thoughts. And then we're becoming that which we label ourselves, which really started with a thought. And you're not your thoughts. So we're looking for clarity here. So I tend to believe that the thoughts that originate in your heart are the ones that are most authentic to your path and to your purpose. So when the heart clicks with the thought in your mind, and you can feel that, you're like, oh, that feels like a really good thought, or that feels like that makes sense. Then there's a little bit of alchemy or some connection where your thoughts and your emotions are both attaching to something that feels good. And just a moment of fair warning, it works in both directions. So if it's fear-based and you have fear-based thinking and you're, fearful in your heart, you can gravitate towards that. But since we know that we have choices about our thinking. We have choices about what we attach to, and we're not every single thought we have. So I think the word is discerning. Be discerning about your thoughts. Be deliberate about choosing the thoughts that move you in the direction. Choosing your thoughts that move you in the direction of what's really important to you. And your heart knows that. And when your head aligns with your heart, then your physical body can take action. It feels smooth, it feels fluid, it feels right. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, slowly, gently release. Relax something else. Wherever it is that you've gathered up tension, just soften and relax that. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, soften and relax. So it's kind of like your grocery list, as the thoughts come in. If it makes sense, check it off. If it doesn't make sense, question it. If it's totally absurd, then let it go and see if, like a boomerang, it comes back. Start to notice the patterns of thinking and understand how much choice and opportunity that you have to create from your thoughts. Relax your fingers, relax your toes. Relax the idea of trying to control your thoughts or allowing your thoughts to control you. They're simply thoughts. With 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day, there's no way that you could possibly take an action on every single one, which is just a gentle reminder of how much control we have over the thoughts we choose to attach to. Continue to follow your breath. And when you get lost or muddied in thoughts, come back to the clarifying breath. What's real? What's real for me? What makes sense to me in this moment? What feels right? Follow the breath. Take the awareness of the thinking. The thinking doesn't own you. You get to choose the patterns of thinking. Let's start to, in our place of softness, our place of relaxation, let's start to attract traits or skill sets or qualities that we'd like to internalize so that we can perform at our best. So some examples might be, and I'd like you to inhale your own, but I'll just throw some out so that you have an idea because maybe it'll resonate with someone. So some examples would be like courage or compassion or forgiveness or love or a stronger sense of self, a more powerful existence, an opportunity to to help others in such a way. What's the trait? What is it that you need on the inside? A little bit more of that's going to help you execute that which you'd like to do on the outside, right? So everything starts internally. So if we can start to choose that one word or that one idea or that one concept, and every time you inhale, use it as a reminder. So if I'm working on gratitude, being, more gracious about what's happening around me, or, having more appreciation for all of the things that are unfolding, then the inhale is gratitude. And on the exhale, release anything that doesn't serve gratitude. Release anything that, forgive yourself for any moments that, might have been without grace or without gratitude. And if we're working on courage, to make a change or to shift something or to do something different, then the inhale is courage. And the exhale allows you to release any history that you have that surrounds courage or lack thereof. You can do the same with inhaling compassion. And on the exhale, release those times where maybe there, was an opportunity where you might have exercised a little more compassion, but had you known, I'm sure you would have. So, what qualities, what ingredients would you like to add to what it is that you have going on right now that will level you up? Notice what comes to mind. We're thinking creatures, right? So just take a few breaths and see what pops up. Don't judge it. We're just witnessing it. So with every inhale, you ask yourself, what is it that I need more of on the inside to help me produce whatever that is on the outside? Follow the breath. The inhale again, we're asking what qualities or character traits or what it is that we might need to help us create what's necessary on the inside. And the exhale releases whatever it is that holds us back or judges us or creates a story about it that keeps us from moving forward. Everything that we have to offer on the outside comes from how we feel on the inside. So let's just be clear on that. What are we adding? What is the ingredient? Nice deep inhale. Exhale, gently release. So you're asking yourself on the inhale, and it's different for everyone. We're all on different paths. We're all walking in the same direction, but we're on different paths. We have different tasks. We have different missions to accomplish. Follow your breath. Relax your body. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned into your frequency. Stay tuned into this relaxed state of being. Stay tuned into the line of questioning. And we're listening, looking for the clarity. What shows up? Continue to stay with the breath. It's a really beautiful idea out there that the moment we're born, we are whole and complete. Not only do we have everything we need inside of us, all of the right circuitry and the right wiring and the right parts, they're already there, developing, growing, strengthening, right? And how we strengthen those parts become our skills. It becomes what we feel like we're good at. So what we tell ourselves we're interested in, we become good at. So we can shift that. But the other beautiful part about being born whole and complete and having everything we need inside of us is that we have all the answers for ourselves. We just have to learn how to take the pause, how to settle in and slow down and ask for clarity and double check if what we're thinking makes sense in our physical body and in our emotional body, in our heart. So we use this time right now to find clarity, to become clear, to listen for our own answers. The truest part of that statement is that each and every one of us will ask multiple people until we find the majority that answer it in the way we want it answered. Oh, that would be the way we already know. So we're not looking for answers when we're asking other people. We're looking for confirmation from them of our own answers because it's in us already. So the more connected we become with our breath and the more connected we become with witnessing our thoughts and running them through our heart to determine or to be discerning or to decipher which ones are the ones that are appropriate to attach to right now, which ones feel right, then we're answering our own questions. Because we are the only ones that live inside of us. Other people are just offering their opinion based on their experiences. The truest answers come from inside of us. Follow your breath in. Follow your breath out. Soften and relax. Anywhere you're holding tension, follow your breath in. Follow your breath out. Deepen the breath. Take in more. Follow it in. Follow it in. Follow it in. Follow it in. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Again, follow it in. Follow it in. Follow it in. Follow it in. Continue to feel that expansion. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Feel the release. Let it out. One more time. Follow it in. Follow it in. 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 Out. 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 Let your breath return to its normal cadence. Give it a couple of moments to just settle back in. That's what change feels like. Changing our thinking patterns, changing our ideas about who we are, and changing whatever it is that we feel like we need on the inside, creating more space. Change feels like a deep breath in and a deep breath out. It's like, I don't know if I can do it, and then I've done it and it felt so good. The answers lie within us. Sometimes we have to change the programming. Just trust and understand with your breath that you have everything that you need. It's already there. What we're asking for is clarity. Not every thought is a thought that you need to take action on. Not every thought is a thought that you own. There's a lot of randomness that runs through our head, projections, and running with ideas and other people's thoughts that we take on. Follow your breath in and follow your breath out. Feel that calm sense of self, the one that trusts that you know the answers, the one that trusts that you have everything you need, that breath that gives you the courage to take the step in the direction of things that feel right, in the direction of things that you're aligned with. This is our opportunity. This is our gift to ourselves to spend a little bit of time to return to the body's normal state of relaxation, to become aware of our thinking and our thought patterns and our belief systems, and to make whatever shift necessary. You're in charge. So together we'll take one more nice deep inhale, fill the body with breath, feel the expansion, feel the invigoration, feel the creativity. And on the exhale, just relax in. Relax in. Whatever it is that you've determined that you need more of on the inside, offer that to yourself every day. Every day this week, wake up and take the deep breath in and fill yourself with whatever that is. And on the exhale, relax into it and have a fabulous day. Have a fabulous week. Have a fabulous weekend. Have a fabulous night's sleep. Thank you for joining us tonight.